Ừ. Mario, Mario, Mario. Company. Guarda, ferite schema che purpuromata.
A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. They may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zirkzee. Marquinhos clears it away. And no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Menu. Ugarte. Gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ugarte. Menu works it forward. Vardiol. Shifted upfield. Ahmad. Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Ligt. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely feet. Had a shot! Menu. Half-time getting close now. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mazraoui. Mazraoui unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. And that has been knocked clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
De Ligt. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's gone forward. Beckham. Maguire is there, and he can get that clear. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Zirkzee. And it's lofted through here. And he's straight offside. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Showing good feet. Looking for options for movement. Fiddles it through. Ugarte. Ahmad. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Hakimi. And it's Modric. And it's Beckham. He's got a side of goal!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's found some space here. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mazraoui. Ah, he's given it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mazraoui. Interesting ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's found a way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And we have our very first corner. Turns and goes back. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence.
Murphy! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Modric. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he cuts out the supply. Isak. Linton. Now Tonali. Modric. And it's Beckham. And Guardiola. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Guimaraes. And they can counter here. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Murphy. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Murphy's cross. Modric gets it away. Cleared without complication. For Linton. Murphy. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. And here's the chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Linton. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Hall can get it clear. Tonali. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from... And Messi! Oh, in he goes again! And he's in on goal! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's gone loose. And that has been clubbed away. Gabriel. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Quality ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Tonali looks to go up and over. Good read, needed to be.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
Mbappe! It's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Tottenham have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he
Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. No way through there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He has found the way through. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Ball's gone out of play. Gabriel has a look and plays it forward. He's gone forward. Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Not the most accurate pass. Eze is on his own. Big chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Munoz. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vardiol gets into some space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's headed upfield. This might spell danger. He's dealt with that really well. That's a sharp pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vardiol. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that was vital. Has a look and place it forward. Clips it so gently.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Has a go! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's a good run down the left. Done delicately. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Fiddles it through. Now it's Beckham. Goes in for the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Eze. Crystal Palace have a free kick. Interesting ball.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Sarr. And it's Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Beckham. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He has found the way through. Mitchell. Played out wide. Now that's well seen too.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's forced to go back. Modric. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
França gets flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vardiol. That's a throw. And it's Marquinhos. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kaoru Mitoma, Peter. He has worked extremely hard on all aspects of his game, and you're not going to find too many weaknesses about at the moment. He thrives on that left side, and he can either go inside on that right foot or stay on the left side. So he presents an immediate problem to fullbacks, and he's developing fast and extremely well.
Okay, interesting. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Dunk makes the interception. And it's Welbeck. João Pedro. Vardiol. Vardiol. Good, strong midfield running here. And that has been cleared. Has a look and place it forward. João Pedro. Interesting ball. He's played him through. Beckham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, super. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Beckham, he has found the way through. Oh, great ball! Shot a goal! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Tottenham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mitoma. Gives it. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Tottenham come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tottenham carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Messi. Hakimi. And he's quick to get it clear again. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's João Pedro. He's got away. And that has been knocked clear. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Mbappe gets good distance on it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now that looks a decent ball. Into the middle. Marquinhos can get it clear. And the counter is on. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Beckham. He's going for goal. That was a matter of inches.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Estupinian. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Mitoma. Now the finish! He has done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in space and looking for options. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Modric gets a foot in here. Beckham! Beckham! And he's really put himself on the line here. Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. Matheus Cunha. Looking for the runner. Oh, they can break here. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar will not want to lose out. Had a shot! A whisker high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
He's looking for the runner here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well timed, excellent interception. Backward it goes. Approaching the half-hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nelson Semedo. He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Gonzalo Guedes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. And it's Neymar. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Hakimi. There's the shot! And that has been knocked clear. Beckham. Rijkaard. And that's a superb pass. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No, that's been intercepted. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to dink it through. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Gonzalo Guedes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Nelson Semedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's played into space.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Oh, that's neat. He's been picked out. The ball swung in. Gabriel clears it away. Out of play for a throw. Gonzalo Guedes. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Look at the space. Now the finish! He scored! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Tottenham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Played out wide. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch onto this? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gear. Great hit! Oh, and one more try! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Has a go! Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Interesting ball. Tottenham can consider themselves just about safe now. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hwang Hee-chan, he has found the way through. Cleared without complication. Modric. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Matches Cunha! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gabriel, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Marquinhos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Tottenham can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. This, the game that marks the halfway point. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And here's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mings, he's gone forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. And the cutback gets his head to it. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's heaved it away. Gets into some space. Schneider. Not the most accurate pass. Matson. Hakimi gets a foot in here. Schneider. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Got a shot away! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Camera. Beckham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tielemans. Now it's Watkins. And Matson. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Tottenham leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Tottenham carrying a one-goal lead. Mbappe! Messi! Interesting ball. Cash. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tottenham are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Beckham. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Schneider. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tottenham with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Vardiol. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets good distance on it. Chance to finish. And he's there to get it away. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Messi! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Beckham. Can he get it through? Neymar. Beckham. Beckham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Camera. McGinn. Goes looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Matson. That's tidy. Cleared without hesitation. Shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's really well manoeuvred. Matson.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to get free, showing good feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bailey. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back to the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you